Hey guys, in today's video I am going to show you my sneaker collection. We'll walk through each pair. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about them and let's begin. So first and foremost, this is not a bragging video. This is purely for entertainment purposes only. I love myself watching other people's shoe collections and stuff like that, so just thought it's gonna be fun to show you guys. Second thing is I have only sneakers here, no sandals, boots, slides, all that, just purely sneakers. And third thing, for reference, I'm a 38.5 in European women's sizes. However, some of these do differ due to brand and model, but I will tell you what sizes they are, but let's begin. Okay, so all of the ones I have on my right, which you probably don't see because they don't fit in the frame, are Nikes. So I am through and devoted Nike fan. I've had a couple of these shoes for years now, and let's just start. I'm gonna grab each and go through it. So these are the ones I don't have a box for, all the other ones have. These are Nike low dunks. This is the color white and purple. I have two other pairs that are the same exact style. Love these. This is size 39 in women's. Honestly, it's too small. I think I need 39.5 because by my age, as I'm getting older, I feel like my feet are getting bigger because I bought these I think 2 years ago and they fit, and now they don't. So yes, these are very pretty. I love, it's like an eggplant deep purple. These are good with white pants and stuff like that. But yeah, these are the first pair, and then let's just grab one by one. These are the Air Force One Crater Fly Knit. This I think is my oldest pair here, if I'm not mistaken. This is a 38.5, and this is too small. Once again, I bought this 4 or 5 years ago. They're made out of thin material. It's not leather, so they're very breathable. I've washed them in the washing machine several times. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but yeah, so they're very small, and now if I walk, you can kind of see that this is deformed because my big toe is stretching the material, and if I had this in 2 sizes bigger, I would love it. But yeah, I mean, I feel like this is probably the last season I'm wearing them. They're very old, and I've walked a lot and been to many countries with these. They were my to-go clubbing shoes because I used to wear jeans or something. That these are very easy, and I didn't want something heavy but my foot still to be comfortable and dance. But yeah, I love these. There's another, I think, colorway for the Crater Knit ones, but I don't like them as much because I feel like they don't really look cute. Next up is Air Force Ones. This is the Rose Whisper and Pink Oxford model. So these are Air Force Ones. I usually wear Air Forces only in winter and autumn because otherwise they're very hot on my foot. These low dunks I usually wear in spring and summer, and then these are winter shoes. These are baby pink Nike Air Force Ones. Love these. Of course they crease a lot. Also, I'm a shoe wearer and lover. I don't understand buying shoes just for display and never wearing them. If I have, I don't know how many pairs of shoes I have, I'm gonna wear them. For reference, this is 39. It fits, but if it's a thicker sock, 39.5. So it's very weird how Nikes, some models 39 is good, 39.5, then some other ones don't really fit. But if we're on the Air Force train, let's continue. These are my lovers. This is soft yellow and white Nike Air Force Ones. These are literally one of my favorite shoes ever. This is also a 39. Yeah, a 39. I love wearing these with an old black outfit. It just like pops. I also have a yellow coat sometimes in autumn that I wear. Once again, very creased, dirty, worn, loved to hell. I can't say good enough things about the shoe. The back is the regular Nike Air, and yeah, I just love the colorway. I saw them on the website and I ordered them. I tried them on and I'm like, yay. The next Nike Airs is the Shadow, and it's white and royal tint racer blue. The love I feel for these shoes is like, they're so beautiful. It's a ombre deep blue to white sole and a fuzzy Nike logo all around the shoe. I love these, like to a point where you can't even, they're very, very creased once again, and look at the soles, they're so dirty, but I love these shoes. They match with white, they match with blue, they match with like a color pop to an all like one shade outfit. I love these. And the back is, you have like a baby blue Nike logo here, and then another one stitched over here. So yeah, and both the logo is fuzzy and the straps, the ties, the shoe ties are fuzzy as well, and I love it. I think I also once washed them in the washing machine. Don't do that, you know. I think that is what kind of ruined them, because it was like the color of this white, but now it's a bit, you know, yellowy. Still, that won't stop me for wearing these. And what is the size? The size is 39 in European women. So I love, love, love these shoes. And I think we only have 3 Nike pairs left, so bear with me. We're on the last stretch. This is Nike Dunk Lows white and black. So it's the same thing as with the purple pair, but these are just the regular white and black. These are my main to go to office shoe, because it's like easy. You can match them with everything basically, and they're also good if suddenly like it starts raining and stuff like that. But yeah, just a regular Dunk Low, you know, black and white. You can't go wrong with this. It's a classic. Not much more to say on this, but I have another Dunk Low pair in a different colorway. It's actually, I have 2 more Dunk Lows. I lied. I have these, and that one was 39, and these are, I mean, it says 39, but I don't think it's a 39. Yeah, it's 39. I would go 39 and a half in Dunk Lows, because these hurt like hell. These were my first Dunk Lows. I got them like, I don't know, 2 years ago, and then after I got these and the black ones on the same day, and I got them all on the same size. But then after a while I started wearing these and I realized they pinch the hell out of my foot. It's very, very tight here, and they're currently like covered in renovation dust because I wore them to my apartment. Go check out those vlogs for my apartment renovation. The one thing I don't like is the black Nike logo in the back. I feel like it doesn't make sense. Like, if you have the color blue, just put it in blue. I don't understand the black choice, you know, because it's just gets in your eye so much on the shoe. And then my last, let's say, Nike Dunk Lows, I got these last March. I love them, like to a point where it's ridiculous. These are the Valentine's edition. They're red suede, and they're also very dirty. Don't mind it. I literally wore these this morning, so I haven't, I think there's gum stuck to the sole, but I wore these this morning, so I haven't like gotten them washed. But I love these, and these are 39. But these seem to be less tight, and I think it's because of the material, because like the suede isn't as tight as the leather is. So I feel like these are more worn by me, and they're like not that tight on my shoe. On my foot I have a scratch here that I need to take care of, but I love the laces. They're like a nice material, and then the suede all around. This of course is not the shoe to wear in rain and snow, but I've had a couple of situations where I wear these and then in the evening it starts raining, and I think some of the damage on the shoes are from the rain, but also these spots here, when you wear the shoe, they kind of rub off on the white, and I think this is like an issue with a lot of Nikes. Yeah, you can see. I'm gonna come closer. You can see that the color rubs off on the white, and it kind of ruins the white part, and it's the same with the red one and the black one. So this little tiny like part just leaks color onto the white. I don't appreciate it. I feel like there is a better way to kind of cover maybe that so it doesn't ruin it, but once again, I'm not a shoemaker, I don't know. And the bag is, you know, a regular Nike logo, the same colorway as the whole shoe. That's why I don't understand like the blue and orange ones, why they chose black. Still, it's besides me. But yes, that is all for the Nikes. As I said, I do have the Air Force Ones at parents' house that's like black and white. I think I might have inserted a picture here. I don't know, I'm gonna edit this later. But yes, that's all for the Nikes, and let's move on to New Balances. Okay, so I took a little water break, reapplied my lipstick, and let's go. So New Balances I've dived into only recently. I got both of these pairs last year, and the first ones are the ones that I kind of got on a whim, because they were just like, I thought to order them and then try them out and see how I like them, and I ended up keeping them. So these are New Balance, what are they called? Like, is there, probably no. So I think it's 530 CE, if that's the model. I'll probably find it and insert it. These are white and silver. Well, white is, you know, they're not white anymore, but white and silver. Love, love, love how comfortable they are. My boyfriend kept telling me, oh, buy New Balances, they're very comfortable. I was like, okay, yeah, you know, and then I got them and they're really truly comfortable. Also, they're lightweight. The mesh allows the foot to breathe, and in summer this is amazing. And yeah, it's very comfortable. A lot of people might say that it's quite a sporty shoe, but I feel like you can also dress it up, you know, with a dress or skirts. And the other New Balance pair that I got, this is kind of what I wanted. My boyfriend has a pair like this in a different colorway, and he said they're very good. So this is the 2002. Once again, I will find the model. And these are water resistant. They have the Gore-Tex material. They're watertight, water resistant, and these are a lot more dense and heavier shoe, and this is good for some winter and autumn when it's, you know, raining. I mean, I haven't tested them in the snow, but I have tested them in the rain, and also I love the way they look. I love like the pattern, all the different textures and little shades of gray. Also kind of goes with a lot of things, whites, blues, blacks, you know, just a neutral shoe. And yeah, the back just has the Gore-Tex logo on it, and it says New Balance running. I don't think anybody is doing any running in these, at least I'm not, but yeah, love these. So I wore them all throughout winter, at the beginning of 2025, and can't wait to take them out soon for the end of the year. And then I have just one pair that's like miscellaneous. This is my current gym shoe. This is Anta, which is like cross training shoes, just a regular flat sole gym shoe. This is good for like, you know, regular weight training or whatever. They're very lightweight, breathable. I love that my foot doesn't sweat as much in this one. 38.5, but honestly it's small, so I would have taken a bigger one. And also for the New Balances, I don't think I told you the size. Let me grab them. The white ones, these are a 40 in your women's. Yeah, a 40 in women's. and the same in the Gore-Tex ones, and honestly it fits perfectly. So I feel like 39 would be small, so if you go for 40. Okay, and now we are on our last brand. We have Adidas next. I'm gonna start from the bottom up. These are my other gym shoes, and these are purely for like running and more, you know, damaging, let's say, exercises. So these are the Supernovas Stride Women's. This is size 40, I think. Size, yeah, 40. Love the colors. So it was quite expensive, not gonna lie, over 100 euros. And I was like, I'm not spending that much for shoes, you know? But then I saw them in the store, I saw the color, and I just fell in love. So they had the thick sole. They were very dirty because I ran a work thing during pouring rain and storm, so I tried washing them out. They're not the same as they were, but still, you know, because they were purely an indoor shoe, and then I needed something to run in while I was on concrete outside, so this was all I had. But yeah, Supernovas, also love the name Supernova, you know, just seems nice. And then the back is here, but I love the colorway. I feel like they have a different colorway. I feel like I have seen somebody in the gym with these. They have the same sole, but the main body of the shoe is a different color. But yeah, I love these. Also recommend them if you're into like running shoes. I'm not a professional runner at all. I don't run in general, so no professional advice is given, but so far I love them, can't complain. Then I have Gazelles. Also weren't really venturing into more Adidas shoes, but then last year I decided to try them out. I ordered 5 different pairs in different colorways and whatnot, but most of them were different sizes. I don't have the box for these, but I do believe that these are 39 1/3. In the beginning it did like pinch a little bit, specifically this very hard lip of the shoe. Sometimes when I like put my foot in, it folds, so I need to take it out and put it back in. That's what he said. But yeah, I mean, I love the construction. This works well with, once again, pants, dresses, skirts, you know, shorts, whatever. And material wise, it's suede, not very good for, you know, rainy or wet weather, but I feel like this is mainly for summer weather. And the back is just a regular logo on the white background. Okay, so the last 2 pairs are Adidas, more specifically Yeezys. I have 2 pairs of Yeezys. This is the Yeezy 500. It's, what is the colorway? I have no idea. I ordered all of these online, so online there were like different, that was so loud. I'm sorry for that. Different names for the colors. This is the Stone Salt colorway. Once again, the soles are very dirty. So I have mixed feeling about these. So basically, I have these ties because I got them in the kids section. So because the adult ones was like 200 something, and the kids one had a sale. So this is 40 in basically, you know, women's. 40 for a kid's size is insane to me. So I got these for like 60 euros, which is insane, but the 40 is too small. So I kind of paid the price, because if I do walk longer with these, my big toe starts to pinch right here. It's a bit small, like a half size bigger would be amazing, but then that was like over 200 euros. So I kind of can, you know, bear it and walk, and it's not that painful, but just keep in mind that I would go for 40 and a half in these, and then you get like the actual ties. So you would get shoelaces like this on the adult sizes. I feel like these with these little things only come for the kids version. So whenever I walk around, people know that I bought these in the kids section. It's a good thing to have in your collection, especially because they're not you know, making Yeezys anymore, so I just thought to grab them. But the main reason why I actually decided to order Yeezys is the next pair, which is the final pair, and those Stone Salt ones just kind of came, you know, because they were on sale. So these were full price. This was like 250 or 60, so I only remember this because these are the newest on my collection. I bought them in early spring of this year. So these are the Yeezy Boost 350 in oat, mixed oat. I love this colorway. That was the only reason why I decided to buy these, and they are 40s, but they fit better than those, and I feel like it's the structure of the shoe. Once again, I would go a half size up 40s. I'm not gonna do the same mistake. I'm not gonna close the box, but yeah, I love this colorway. I also love that it has the tie in the back because it's easier to wear the shoe. Very comfortable shoes. You can walk, you know, 500 miles in these. I love that it's breathable. The material is very nice. It has nice touch. It's quite structured, but one thing I don't like, and I don't think it's on the left shoe, it's only on the right shoe. There is this mark where they sew together like the back of the shoe and the front, and it is wrapped in fabric. However, it digs into my ankle, and sometimes it starts giving me a blister and like rubs off. Only this little tiny part. So I think last week I was walking for a long while and I was like, why is it hurting? And then I looked and I saw that there's a tiny little, I don't think you can see. Oh, I'll take a picture, you'll see there's a tiny little like bump where all of this was rubbing off. Other than that, can't, you know, complain. I don't like the material of the lace. What was that sound? Hello? Okay, let's ignore that. If I'm being robbed, oh, I might as well go with my favorite shoes. Okay, the laces, the material of the laces, they're very slippery. So they're just kind of the same material as this part is here. I don't know how to explain it. I'm also not sure if it's the same material for all 350s, but they're very slippery. They get untied a lot. If you don't tie a double knot or tie it very tightly, it's gonna come undone. I might actually go see my boyfriend's 350s and see if he has the same material of the laces, because it's like, I can't even describe what it is, but it's like hard plastic that's, you know, not nice to the touch. But once again, very comfortable shoes, love them for spring, summer. The colorway is gorgeous. It matches with so many of my things. And yeah, also if you have like an all black outfit and have these, it's candy. Okay, so my boyfriend's Yeezys, it's the same basically shoe, but in a different colorway. And he does have the regular laces, so they're not the same material as mine. So I assume it's only this colorway that has these, but honestly, I don't understand. I would rather prefer this one because they're very like structurally more like efficient. But yeah, that's kind of the biggest issue, that and this little scratchy thing. But other than that, I do not regret this purchase at all, even though it was 260 something euros plus shipping, but still, worn this like hell and back. So that was all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below which one was your favorite pair, or if you own any of these pairs, let me know. I will be interested to hear that. But please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're interested in videos like these. I will be back soon, probably with more random videos, so I hope you stay and decide to watch them, you know. But yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!